Good morning, folks. As we watch that plasma filament making his way into view, we are reminded of how very small we really are. Filament crests the limb today, will swing in thereafter. Coming to spaceweathernews.com, we're going to watch the last 24 hours in 193 angstroms and see that there were no large flashes or material ejections. This is the quiet half of the space weather story right now, as flaring has got absolutamente nada. The sunspots are pitiful as well. Even the largest grouping, centered in the line of umbras, isn't mixing up magnetically one bit. And now the fun half. Gamma ray bursts streamed in yesterday morning from almost directly on the southern celestial axis. We are seeing phenomenally dense waves in the solar wind due to continued slow speed and bunching out ahead of a co-rotating region or of the coronal hole itself. If it wasn't just a weak sun sputter causing the bunching, we'd have much more to see on the KP index. Over at QuakeWatch.net, we finally figured out how to get the OLR chart on there for location-based alerts. Hooray. Sitting next to our global watchmaker, the sun in 211 angstroms. Two top quakes of the day included one just on the Russia side of an imaginary line. That quake is effectively in Japan, and 2 days ago that was one of the areas of concern according to the OLR charts. Let's go ahead and take a look. First, just find Japan on there. See that anomaly building. By the way, right below that is the Sumatra energy spread I had also mentioned. Chile took the largest quake of the last day, and with all that has happened there this month, the entire coastline should be aftershocking for weeks. There was indeed a tiny anomaly right over the epicenter there, but it didn't grab my attention. It might have if the next day's chart had come out, say, 6 hours earlier. Despite the white rectangle showing where data is missing, we can clearly see that the anomaly in this area developed overnight. Don't forget that the global alert is high right now due to these coronal holes, and Saturn ready to conjoin the Sun in just about 1 day. Interesting story out of Exeter saying that marine microorganisms may not be so screwed due to climate change, at least not as much as we believed. They did it in a lab, but Johns Hopkins stepped in and confirmed it in our oceans. Turns out plankton evolved to higher heat in just 45 days. Over at the Weather Channel's website, they've got their updated winter forecasts. Remember that these are general monthly forecasts for temperatures and that there's nothing that's going to stop a heat wave or two or a polar vortex from flipping the script for a few days in a row. Just a reminder, folks, we are about 2 months away from round 2 of Observing the Frontier. Come on out to Phoenix, Arizona the last 2 days of January for one of the only places people like us can still get together anymore. Hope to see you out there, folks. Links found below and at suspiciousobservers.org. As Sandra is making landfall in Mexico, no, it became the latest major hurricane on record Wednesday night. It's weakening fast now, though. We're going to go through pressure and radar in our top viewer locations, followed by shots of our star to close. It's 6:15 a.m. Eastern Time, and that's the news. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.